Look at me. Zoom in a bit. I got a message for you right now. I got a message for you. Depending on when this drops, you have 91 or 92 days left in a year. Champion of the Year is not over. Champion of the Year is not over. In the description box below is the GoFundMe link. Please donate. So when the winner wins, the prize is, all right? And with that being said, too, as we go into this video, you need four videos. You need 4 battles to be considered for Champion of the Year, not 3. And I've let this be known at the top of the year, so we ain't gonna do that. You need 4 battles to be considered for Champion of the Year. Now, we're not talking about the number 1 spot, number 2. We're talking about period to be on the list at all. You need 4 battles, 3 rounders, 1v1. Not half and not two, 3-round one-on-one battles and 2 2-on-2s. No! You need 4 3-rounders, 1v1. All right? Please donate. With that being said, it's your boy J Blac, aka Black Man. Shake my hand. Thank you. One of my glasses. King of the Dot. Blackout. No K8 just went down the first day. It's a 2-day event. So if you didn't see day 1, you still can see day 2, and you can get the VOD to see day 1. All right. I think it's all one price, one package. So that's what it is. All right. And I'm kind of mad, man, because I want to be in Toronto. I ain't gonna hold you. I want to be in Toronto, man, because out the gate, let's start with this one, man. Real Sikh versus A Ward. Real Sikh versus A Ward. I feel like, in a sense, in the backsplash of the culture of what's happening, I feel like they've spoke on this multiple times. Like, I want to see Real Sikh, and for it to happen and me not be there to get the vibes, man. I'm a little upset, man. But this, to me, was battle of the night. Clearly, hold up, Blac, stop. Don't cheat him. Blac, don't cheat. I did not see Thesaurus versus Mike P. I was at the movie theater with the wifey watching The Creator. Great movie, by the way. Great movie. Go ahead and go see that. And I thought, a lot of times with pay-per-views, you get 30 minutes of commentary and the match don't start exactly on time. But it did. Shout out to King of the Dot on WPT. You know what I mean? It started on time, so I missed the first matchup. But I didn't think, Mike P at the source to be out the gate. God dang. What? Like you start off with that one? But I think that matchup was obvious. It's going back and forth on Twitter, so you can kind of tell, like, yo, he might be battling Thesaurus. It can make sense. But out the gate real fast. Back to it. Pardon me. A Ward versus Real Sikh was fire. And shout out to A Ward for taking the smoke back to back to back. You mean to tell me you took Clips about a week ago? You took Averb about a week ago? You're supposed to take Holmesy after this, but hold on, y'all. That footage still dropping. I got a Holmesy versus A Ward video. I shot it before they rescheduled it, but the video still got to drop. I'm sorry. I don't record for an hour and a half to not drop stuff. All right? So that video's coming out. Just let y'all know now. The video's still coming out. Shout out to A Ward. It's coming out. That's what he said. That's your opponent in the future anyway, so it's all going to make sense. But, yeah, shout out to A Ward for doing what he does, but he ran into a Real Sikh that was not playing at all. This brother Real Sikh was on him from round 1, 2, and 3. I can't tell you the exact rounds that Real Sikh won, but I'll tell you right now that I feel like he was the more complete battler. Substance was on 10. A Ward did rebuttal. A Ward did have fire battles. A Ward did have a 3rd round, and Real Sikh still won that. God. The approaches, the angles, oh my God, I gotta see this. Y'all have to see this. You have to see this. King of the Dot. If you need to drop a battle first, please drop this one first, because this was one of them ones. This is arguably one of the best battles of the year, and clearly to me, before me seeing Mike P and Thesaurus battle tonight, this might be battle of both nights. Like the way this ran, God. Champion, I'm gonna give you a full breakdown of this battle, in terms of bar for bar and stuff like that. But let's get to it. The battle that had the conversation moving, the champion year conversation. Again, champion doesn't have a power ranking. We don't have nothing, so we don't even know who we got. All right. But obviously the culture has a strong say, and they feel like Big K is him. He battled Sharon, and I feel like this battle was close. Shout out to Let's Talk Battle Rap Podcast. They had a poll out there. At the time of the screenshot of the poll, Big K was actually up. But from what I watched, I felt like Sharon in the first round, I gave it to him. Big K in the second. I feel like the third is, I mean, you hate to hear this, and it's all first watch, was debatable third, but slight edge to Sharon. What I will say, and what I've been saying about Big K and his battles for years now, if you're going to rap 2 minutes, you might want to cut your opposition off at the 2-minute mark too. All right? Time! Because those last, I guess, 30, not even 45 seconds to a minute that Sharon was able to pack on top of him going last, it helps. If that makes it, it helps. But I'm going to give this another rewatch. So do not take what I say right now as the gospel, because I'm known for certain battles and certain times to switch winners. So you never know. First watch right now, Sharon slightly edge. But yeah. And I think, this is a solid battle. This ain't a battle that's like gonna Big K is done. I don't look at it that way. So I think Big K, in terms of having a good year, he's still having a good year. So I'm just, for me personally, if you gotta listen to somebody, for me personally, that's how I feel. And I'm going to say this too. You have 91, 92 days left in the year, all battle rappers. It's not over until it's over. It's not over until we're sitting down. I give you a call. Yo, you won. It's not over until you're at a conference room with Jay Blac and everybody else and the belt is around your waist or on top of your shoulder. It's not over until I give you the money. All right? It's not over until it's over. All you battle rappers have fans and supporters tell you, yo, it's done, it's over, you're locked in. I'm telling you right now, that's not how it works. Never worked like that. Never will. So again, when I was saying on top of the video, you have 91 to 92 days left. Make it count. Make it count. Because they switch their winners every month. We only get to pick one winner. They had that guy in the first quarter. Oh, he's winning. They had this guy in the second quarter. He's winning. In the third quarter, he's winning. In the fourth quarter, I think he got it. Oh, they debated. We only get one chance to pick somebody, all right? So from my experience that I've been doing this for, 7 years now? I think 7 years at this point. It's not over until it's over. 91, 92 days. Make it count. Next battle, Franchise versus Arsenal the Rebel. Arsenal. You're him. You're a Mount Rushmore candidate. You're the most viewed battle rapper in the world. God. You understand? Your accolades just way up here. You're one of the best in the world. Let's call it for what it is. And if there's an up-and-coming... Franchise been here for years. Pardon me. He been here for years. I don't want to say up-and-coming, but a guy that knows, yo, if I beat him, it means a lot. For you, it's another day in the office. Arsenal versus France. For him, it's a come up. And he's in Toronto. And I felt like Franchise acted accordingly. Out the gate in the first round, I gave that to Franchise. Second round, Franchise. Third, you can argue, debate that. But I feel like Arsenal wasn't Arsenal for the most part. Until the second. But even in the second, he kind of glitched. I feel like his round's a little bit shorter. This wasn't Arsenal Battle Be Magic. I feel like the Arsenal Battle Be Magic was fire. I gave this battle clearly to Franchise, man. Shout out to Ars, get this battle clearly to Franchise. First two. Actually, I don't even see how you can call it any other way. Because I feel like he didn't really pick up until the third. And by that time, it's too late. Next battle. Pardon me, I got to do this. We got to do this. Sloppy. Dusty. Soft. The unmitigated God. The temerity. Let me put respect on his name first. I feel like Hollihan is one of the guys, the pillars for King of the Dot, and was able to do for King of the Dot over the course of years and years. And what his name means to that league, he's way up here. You feel me? Main eventing, title holder, all that stuff. Much love to the brother. You know what I'm saying? Even when he did the Stay Forever event and he battled Dez, that event is like it was a tribute event. So, you don't get too much hard critiques. But moving forward, if you're going to continue to ring, you need adjustments. Geechee Gotti won this battle clear as day. You know the rules, right? The rules. If you don't battle your opponent in the third round, if you don't attack your opponent, because the third round from Geechee Gotti was a tribute round, you know what I'm saying? He pretty much just showed a whole bunch of love to Pat Stay. And it was fire. It was dope. It was dope. It was, you know, you're at your king of the dot. It makes sense for you to do. But he didn't really attack Holohan at all. So I'm asking people, yo, did he win a third round? People says, yes, he still won a third round. If that don't tell you what you need to know, gosh, golly. And I will say this, at times, it was definitely hard to even understand Holohan, bro. Geechee Gotti rebutted him in the second saying, you know, this pen, I could tell, no inking, I could tell you didn't write this shit. And at some point in time, she was freestyling, but for me, it wasn't really hitting as opposed to, and again, as a guy of his stature in the game, he got to make them adjustments, man. And I feel like he wasn't really choking. He had a lot of water breaks, but it's like, this was a bad joint. The fluidity of the round wasn't there at all. And I hate to even, you know, do this, but it's just what happened. If you watch the battle, I'm telling you. At this point, you gotta think. I think by second round, Geechee got it's like, yeah, man, keep going, man. You know, keep doing your thing. And when you get that from your opponent, it's not a good look. They know you're doing bad. So Holohan, shout out to you. But if you come back to the ring, you gotta make them adjustments. The ring rust was clearly showing. First round, second round, third round. It was clearly there. So I don't know who you got to spar with, but you got to spar with whoever you got to spar with to make that little situation better. Geechee Gotti, 30. You have a blessed day. If you haven't seen day one, cop King Dot's pay-per-view in the description box below. Day two is, let me help you out. Because this is a surprise event, but I'm going to give you the process of elimination for day two. You still have Remedy versus Ilmac as the main event. But what you have left is this. Carter Deems, Emerson Kennedy, JC, Jada Nightwing, Joey Gambello, Lopeshi, Loso, Mad Flex, My Verse, Pepet, and Tricky P. The guys that already went. A-Ward, Arsenal, Sharon, Franchise, Mike P, Thesaurus, Real Sick, and A-Ward, if I didn't say his name, pardon me. That's what you got left. With that being said, shake my hand, hit the like button. Please donate. Everything goes to the MCs. We do not take a dime. All right? We do not take a dime. So if you don't like me, if you do like me, it's going to them anyway. We out of here. Blac.